Hey there guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play world. If you're new here, my name is Driftweeb, you can call me Drift, and I need to apologize to you guys because this video is coming out way later than I wanted it to. But it's been kind of a grind, and I've had a lot of other projects going, but we're going to be focusing on this world for the foreseeable future, I think. Honestly, today's video would have made a couple good streams, but I don't really dabble in the whole streaming thing. We've got a bunch of interiors to finish, and pathing and all kinds of stuff. We gotta do the steel mill, the sawmill, that barn isn't finished. We got paths everywhere that need some attention, and maybe even doing, because there's no path to the steel mill. So that's what we're doing today. Finishing up a bunch of projects before we get started on what's next. Because if you remember right, when we built the big bridges, we built 2 of them. So I've got an entire mountain over there with nothing on it. And that's where we're headed next, after we get all our stuff finished. Because I have commitment issues, and I don't know how to finish things. But that's a me problem. I'll try not to make it a you problem. So, let's get going on the interior of this big old echoey empty building. First thing, we got to knock out some of these furnaces, because we got these smokestacks on the outside that are just billowing smoke. But when you look at them on the inside, there's literally nothing happening. So that's what we're going to do first. And I'm going to give it a little short time lapse. Right, I got a little carried away and I did more than the furnaces. I decided this side of the room seemed like a good place for like a manager office or like a boardroom or something for the people that work here. You know, got a pile of coal to keep these big furnaces flowing. I built the thing up off the ground just so that I could have like storage underneath it, and it seemed like a good way to like kind of see the whole floor from the window up there, I guess. Keep an eye on everything happening. But now I need to put some support beams because it's literally just floating there. So we're going to do, I think, the little stone brick situation. We'll do one on this corner. Goodbye. Throw this stone brick in there. One down here. Connect it with some walls. And I think that'll work for what we're doing. And we'll just put one on each corner. Iron golems, you die so loud. Jeez. Now, I'm not sure if I want that where it's at, or if it makes more sense to put it back on the stone. Because, like, you could get away with that iron scaffolding kind of situation that would just kind of hang off of there. But I think we're just going to keep it the way it is. We might change it later. We'll see how our storage situation looks. If we have enough room, we'll move it in. But for now, that'll work. And I could justify that it attaches to the wall, but I think I'm going to put one back here too. Probably in both corners. Just to have continuity or something, you know? Extra support. That way you can have a real poppin' party up in that office and it won't fall off the wall. Because that'd be ugly. Is it dark? It's getting dark. Let's put this in real quick, and then we will sleep. Ooh. I kind of like how that, like, tucks up in there. There we go. Got that beam in. This thing is fully supported. We're sleeping. It's good for you. Pop, break that. Another golem down. That's what we like to see. Not spawning on the roof anymore. I don't know how sold I am on this whole stone situation, but we can always change that. think for now, though, I am going to stick with it. And we're going to add a little, like, storage room on the end of this, because that is like a huge office. We don't need that much room. Just need a little bit. Oh, pinched myself in there. And good. There we go. We still got a humble-sized office. A nice little storage closet kind of situation. Maybe we'll make it like a break room for the villagers to go in there and take their break. And this can be the big man's office. Or like a boardroom. I don't know. We'll see what we do with the inside of that later. For now, I need to put a railing on this stair because it is kind of a hazard. Yep, see? Like that. You walk right off the edge of it. Let's see. How do I do this? Let's try this. See what it looks like. Great thing about Minecraft is everything you do can easily be undone. Pop another one there, one there, one there, and one there. You know, not the safest railing, but I'm probably going to roll with it for now. I really want the new copper blocks. I feel like they would make this catwalk thing up there so much better. I also hate the stone. We're back with a new block. We're going to get rid of all this stone. I think we're just going to replace it with the bone block. I think the white and red is going to look really good. I tried the brown mushroom block over there on the ground, and it maybe would work. But I think we're going to stick with this white theme, and we're going to do this out of bone block. So I'm going to swap all these blocks out, and I will come back when I'm done. Alright, I got enough swapped out that I feel like I can show you guys and it'll justify the process. See? I think it looks better white. I mean, if you don't, let me know. But I am kind of feeling the white. The bone block looks good. Matches everything else in here, but maybe that's just because the whole building is bone block. I also realized that with the size of this whole office thing, that it might need like a support in the middle. Because, you know, it's kind of a long boy. It might start to sag in the middle, especially with golems walking around up there. Let's see if we have a middle spot. 4 and 4. Yeah, we got a perfect middle block. I didn't mess this up. Look at me go. Pop one of these beams right here, dead center, and that'll keep us perfectly supported. And we'll throw one back here real quick. Pop this stone out. Throw this stone brick in there. Throw the walls in, and that is exactly what we want. For the next part of this, we need some storage underneath here. I think we're going to stack a pile of anvils so that the people that work here can just come grab new ones when they need them, or maybe these will be like anvils that they ship out to like blacksmiths and stuff. I don't know. We're going to have a pile of these, and then we'll have a barrel probably right here in the middle. Maybe we'll put it on the next one up. Like right there. Yeah. That'll be our anvil storage. I don't know how many anvils I think we're going to need, but it could be a lot. And it's getting dark again. Our next section of storage is just going to be iron blocks. So we'll get us a little stack of those. And we'll slap a barrel in the middle. And that will hold our iron blocks. Perfect spot for them, really. Because that chest under the iron farm is only going to hold so much. And if I can get away with not, like, shutting it off at some point, that would be great. This section of the storage is going to be for our iron bars. I plan to use a lot of these on various builds, so might as well have a bunch of them. So this will be where they go. This section right here, I'm thinking maybe trapdoors, because I'll probably use a fair bit of those on some things. Maybe. If not, we'll have a bunch, just in case we need them, you know? I just don't know how to display trapdoors. Maybe I'll just do like a table situation. That could maybe work. Just kind of slap those in there, like that, I guess. Sure, we'll roll with that. That'll work. I also want to plop down some anvils right in front of all these furnaces, so whoever works here can pull out their molten metal and shape it on that anvil without having to carry it all the way across the room. I think the interior of this looks great. For the next project, we got to work on the wood mill. We got no storage in here, and really, the whole purpose of this world is to avoid building like a massive storage room. So I'm building all these shops like the steel mill and the sawmill with the idea of storing those things inside. So like this will be where the wood storage is, rather than the closet of my house. I just got to come up with a design to display the various different blocks. That way I can just look in and compare colors and textures and stuff and not have to like lay stuff out on the ground to know if it's what I want or not. So, let's see if this works. We'll just do the oak one. Let's throw a log up here and strip it. So that's what that looks like. The stair will show me what stairs and what planks look like. And we'll put the trapdoor on top. Perfect. That will give me exactly what I need at a glance. So I'm going to do the rest of these with all these other woods and get some of the other wood on the other side set up and all out on display. And after I do that, I'll bring you guys back in and kind of show you the finished product. I might have to go get acacia. I don't know if I have any. Ooh, guess we'll see. And for the grand reveal, I did get carried away again. We got all this stuff. This whole section back here is going to be for bamboo. And then I got all these fully just set up so I can come in, I can look at it, I can see what stripped looks like, what the plank texture and trap doors look like. I got my nether woods and acacia. I got them places out here. So now I can just come out and harvest them like I do all the other woods. I filled the holes in. I put a ceiling in here so that I could put lamps up. Because another part of this finishing projects tour that I'm on is I want to get rid of all the torch spam. Replace it with lanterns or some other light source. But I don't want a bunch of torches everywhere. So I got lanterns hanging all over the place. I feel like it just looks better. Maybe it doesn't, but I think torches look bad. And I don't want this place to look bad. I got them on all the corners. Got all my trees down here. The only thing I'm worried about is the middle of this building. I don't have a torch. Or a lantern, sorry. But I'm afraid mobs are going to spawn back there. But that's future me problem. Let's go work on the barn. So we get to the barn, and as you can see, there's no chains up there. There's nothing hanging off this. I never filled this cart with hay bales. I just didn't finish. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not finishing things. Inside here, it's just grass. Why is it still grass? I mean, I guess if I was going to have sheep or something in here, that might make sense, but it's literally just that chicken. And then up here, I never put hay in the hay loft. It's just a loft. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get all that taken care of. We've harvested a bunch of the wheat. And I got a bunch of seeds. I got some stuff to do the floor on the inside of this barn. Some packed mud and coarse dirt and all that stuff. So we're going to go get that going. Dig out all the grass. Put as many hay bales as I can in all the places that I can. And we're going to compost these seeds. Because we need to. I ended up putting a hopper on top of the composter because I'm not going to sit there for like 5 stacks of seeds and just hold the button. Not for me, sir. I will find another way. We got this dug out. Now we just need to put the floor in it. And we're going to kind of match what we've got going out here with a little coarse dirt and some packed mud. And I need regular dirt. Dang it. All right, I got the regular dirt just to fill in the gaps. We'll slap some of this around in here, kind of make it randomized a little bit. Like that chicken's really been just walking back and forth in here and packed the dirt down. And maybe this isn't the best flooring option for the inside of a barn. I haven't been in, like, many barns, but the ones I have had dirt floor. And we're done in here. We got the floor put in. It's all packarooed and, of course, dirted up. How do you make hay bales? There we go. That's the one. So we're going to make a few of these. And we will go start filling up our hayloft, I guess. We're going to need a lot more than 9. But it's a good start. We'll get it in. We'll let the hay grow back. And might just be like a slow process for now. But that's alright. It's kind of the name of this game. Let's put in a quick little like workbench situation. That way we can work on all our farmer projects or whatever might come up. Throw a smithing table in here too, just because it's got tools on the side of it and kind of makes sense, I guess, to be in here. Could shoe horses or something with it. Yeah, we'll put like a smaller one on this side. Just kind of like a symmetry thing, I guess. Never hurts to have too many workbenches, you know? Sometimes you just need a place to set things. Maybe it'll be a shelf. Who knows? Make some barrels, because, you know, gotta store things in here, too. We'll just kind of throw these in the corner. I need you to move, man. Excuse you. Beep. Move. Thank you. For that, you can survive. We'll put this one like that. That way they're all just different directions. They look like they've been stacked haphazardly. And that should work for us. So the wheat has been fully harvested. It's in the process of growing back. We have got some hay bales down here. We added a couple to the cart and some up above the cart. We finally got our chains and stuff put into our pulley system so we can load the hayloft. I think that ended up looking pretty good. I need maybe like a chicken coop situation, you know? This guy's in here just laying eggs. It's kind of gross. Oh, I put these on here so that I wouldn't fall off anymore. I moved that in one just to kind of make it look better, I guess. Added a couple hay bales. Not as many as I want, but it's as many as we have. So we'll keep adding to that as it keeps growing. Put some lanterns down there with no torches. Get rid of the torches. And this is our basically finished barn situation. But what we need now is that chicken coop. And this looks like a perfect spot for it. Ooh. Hear them zombies under me? Must have quite the cave down there. Might have to investigate later, but that's not today's problem. We're gonna do kind of a raggedy chicken coop, and I'm gonna do it in a really short time lapse, so enjoy. And that's all done. Pretty painless. Just a nice, tiny little chicken coop. A little chicken head poking out of there. They can flip that door up. They can walk in and out or whatever. You can see through the front. The floor inside is hoppers because I'm going to start catching all their eggs. That way we can have like a couple free-range ones in there just running around and then a couple that live in the coop. Yeah, I think that'll do for what we need. So I think that pretty much wraps up the barn section of things. I did notice we have pumpkins here, but up there in our garden we have no pumpkins or melons. We just decided to skip that whole section of crops when I put that in. So like even that's not done. Turns out I don't have watermelon seeds at all. Apparently I've never found any watermelon. So we're going to have to go on a little bit of a quest and see what we can find as far as watermelons. I'm not missing any other crops, am I? So we set off down the hill to the water, flopped our booty in the boat, and just set sail, you know? Don't know where the jungle is. I did find this, though. Nice little sunken ship where we found some armor trims and our first moss blocks. Apparently we didn't have moss. Nobody knows why. I don't know why. Why are we this far into a series and don't have moss? Which means we don't have glowberries. We're struggling. Went and found the buried treasure that the sunken ship led us to. It had some cool stuff in it. Like some diamonds, emeralds, heart of the sea, I think. A lot of stuff. This trip better be worth it. I need melons. I'm just out here in this storm. I'm scared and alone and wet. I want to go home. Ooh, a temple over there. Oh, stop it. We made it home. It was the longest trip of my life. Took like 2 hours. But we found the stuff we needed and some extra stuff. We got some diamonds, some blue orchids, heart of the sea, some emeralds, moss. We needed it. Don't know why we don't have it, but we have it now. And these flowers I'm super excited about because they only grow in the swamp. So I got a whole stack of them. Gonna use them sparingly because that swamp is so far away. But now we have what we need. Let's go plant this stuff. I think this is perfect. We got just this little section. It's gonna have melons and pumpkins in it. And cocoa beans, that's what they're called. Hey, you people. Can't be here. This is a private world, private recording, and you're invading. Well, that should teach them. They won't come back anytime soon. And I think, just to spread the message, we're gonna hang their banner. Ah, no chicken. Gonna hang their banner right here on my wall. Bam. Don't come back. The final project of the day, and probably the longest one. We gotta do some pathing. See how the path just kind of ends there? Like, I shoveled some of it, but like, I didn't texture it, and there's no bushes at all the way down there. And there's no path at all leading to the steel mill. So that's what we're gonna do now. And it's gonna be a time lapse for sure, because this is gonna take hours. Oh, they shot me in the face. Rude. Anyways, enjoy the time lapse, people. Honestly, would have made like some good stream material. I could have just chilled, chatted with you guys, but I don't stream yet. So, you get a time lapse instead. That took so long. But anyways, one thing I like to do when I've lit up paths and stuff is walk them as it's starting to get kind of dark. That way you can kind of see where the dark spots might be. Like where I'm standing right now is kind of maybe a little shadier at the moment than I would want it to be. But there's 2 posts right there. If I really need to add another lantern, I could. So we're just going to run through this all the way over there. I didn't light up any of the cemetery road. Oh well, we'll do that. But for now, we're just going to run this main path and kind of see if there's any really dark spots. I'm not thinking there will be, because I tried to put the lanterns kind of close together, but I also don't like lantern spam as much as I don't like torch spam. And then like these bridges are half slabs, so they're not going to spawn anyways. This works, you know? And like the path blocks aren't going to spawn. It's mostly the areas around the lanterns, because path blocks aren't full blocks, so nothing spawns on those either. But we're going to run this anyways and just kind of see where our danger zones are going to be. I added some up to the house. There is lanterns up there. And then coming down through here, down through the field is looking real dark. The crop side, those also aren't full blocks, so I don't think anything will spawn there either. So I'm thinking we might be pretty okay. Aside from the trauma we've acquired from placing this amount of leaf blocks. But, oh look, there's a zombie over there. Gross. Yeah, so down in that field's just gonna be spawnable. What are you doing? Get off my path, sir. Kind of dark right here in that corner. The bridge is safe, but that corner's kind of pushing it. But anyways, I think that's pretty much the deal for today. Sleep real fast, get rid of those guys. But in the next couple episodes, hey, listen, guy. In the next few episodes, I want to start developing the other mountain over there. The plan is to put a village over there. I'm not really sure what to start with. So if you have any recommendations for some like must-have buildings inside of a village, put them in the comments. I want to know about them. Maybe I'll build your suggestion and name it after you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you liked and subscribed. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.